I think that I like that we didn't have to mortgage the farm and we made a move. And I always say this, I like to negotiate. I will negotiate anything. Okay. Anytime of the
negotiate.
week. And everybody feels like they won and everybody feels like they lost. So to me, it was perfect. It's exactly what you needed. Right. And it's like, no one's like, yes. And no one's like, oh man, everyone's like, yes, no, oh, I don't know. I'm worried. I'm still concerned. And let's be honest, it's because our team has been elite average for so long. And we don't know.
When you dropped that term, clearly my channel loved it. They were like, elite average. They've been running with it. When you said you saw how my face lit up, I'm like, yo, it's the perfect way to describe what we are right now. We're spot on with it. But even with the move, we're all kind of feeling like, all right, did we get better?
Yeah.
Did we get worse?
We don't know.
We kind of the same. It's like, I don't
That's
know.
what makes it great. I think that is it. That's
Well. And look, still having those questions be answered. Are we elite or are we average? Do we suck or are we nice? How do we feel about the month of December? 3-1, but here we are, ladies. Just here we are. Arthur Most, you already know what time it is with the turn up. Unfortunately, a therapeutic Tuesday with the one and only Tanisha. Shout out to you. How we doing this therapy Tuesday? What's the energy today? You know what I mean?
We're doing.
Okay.
I'm like, whatever. Like, whatever. Like, that's kind of what I'm on today. Like, whatever. I'm on whatever. I'm down for anything.
There we go. Tanisha, I woke up and it was snowing outside, so that instantly just like elevated me. You know how I feel about this snow. I was like, hold on now. Do I got snow? Is that what I think that is? I know that ain't what I think that is. Had to go out there, just put my toes in it for a second. Oh, it was extra cold too. Extra
well,
cold.
It's cold here again. Our cold is 40. And that's happening right now. And we're in a state of like, oh my gosh, it is so cold. Do we have to bring out our hoodies? Like, oh my God, it's ridiculous.
Shout out to the 40s.
Yeah. And it's supposed to be like 56 as the day warms on. And then tomorrow it's supposed to get up to 70 or 65. So it's like
respect. Okay.
Yeah. So, we're struggling down here in the South. Like, keep us in your thoughts and prayers.
So I need my coat, I need my hat, I definitely need you said 40 with my gloves at. Oh man,
yes. I love it. Yeah, I need a scarf. Like, it's getting serious. It's getting real serious down here.
So let's go. I could dig that right there. I could dig it. It's like that sometimes though. It's like that. But anyhow.
Yeah. Are we elite average?
Look, it's like, do we really lose on Sunday? Did that really happen? I don't feel like it did, but did it really happen? Because I feel like it did happen. I tried to like block it out. You know how what they say when you got certain traumas, you just like put them so far in the back of your mind, and then you just keep forgetting. It's like, yo, that ain't really happen, right? So as I'm like getting further and further removed, I'm like, that ain't really happen. I mean, like, yeah, there was a game that took place on Sunday, but I mean, we didn't play the game. You know what I mean? Like,
no, and it didn't happen like that.
Yeah,
did it? Like, no, that wasn't, like that. Yeah. So I think what we think happened didn't really happen. So
what they call it, a figment of our imagination.
Absolutely.
That's what that was. Yeah.
I haven't seen any highlights, so I don't believe it to be true, because every time I see something, I'm like, I don't know if there's NFL. I don't know what that is. So
I see that I think about it. You're right. It was. I've seen a couple of like press clippings about people talking about sack records and not getting the sack record. I don't care about any of that. I think that's a good thing. That's a good conversation to be having. That's I mean, that's what I was thinking of. But other than that, I'm like, I don't see it. I don't know what game. Was a game to play. Tanisha, was there a game that took place on Sunday? I don't know.
You know what's so bad is when I was clipping the show with me, you and Mark, I was like, I don't even want anything from that game. We're just gonna move on. We're just gonna act like we're just gonna like.
I just want to fast forward. I'm not big on fast forwarding life, but when it fits what I'm trying to get accomplished here, we can fast forward these a couple of days. We ain't got to
need to revisit that. Like, we didn't need those clips. We didn't need those clips on our feeds. So I just like moved on. I'm like, we need motivation.
Don't put that bad juju in the atmosphere. Just keep all that negativity on Sunday, okay? All that negativity ended on Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just leave it all there.
What was that? By the way, speaking of what was that?
Mhm.
So I watched the beginning of your show yesterday.
I'm
I've
nervous.
noticed
I
the,
get
the
nervous.
register and the intro changing for DraftKings. So shout out to
Oh, you
you
see
for
versatility.
the variation.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Okay.
variation in the promo. I was
There,
like,
there it is. There it
oh,
is.
I
There it
wasn't
is. There it
expecting
is.
this.
Yeah, look,
Like,
got to keep them on their toes a little bit. All right.
yeah,
I can't
no, you
just keep
did that.
giving them the same thing because you know what they say. Oh, he's just a one hit wonder. He only know how to do it this way. All his songs sound the same. I just want to make sure all my songs don't sound the same to show a little versatility. That's all that
They
is.
don't. Good for you. They do not sound the same. And I was like, all right, look at him. I got a good laugh out of that. So
You're
kudos
funny.
to you for that. Yeah.
Oh, funny, yo.
I was listening. I'm like, because I had a feeling you were going to do a call-in show. And I was like, well, let me just listen to this. And I listened to it twice. I can't lie. So
Check the temperature of the congregation, man. Got to check the temperature every once in a while. We want to hear from Yins. We want to hear how you all feel about it, right? Because you know we're gonna talk. We got that. We got platform, right? We gonna get off how we feel. Sometimes we talk so much they be like, "Yo, do y'all gotta talk as much?" Yes, we do. Okay, it is what it is. That's why we got microphones because we talk a lot. All right, especially around the game. But on occasion, you know, it's like, yo, can y'all talk? Let me hear what y'all think. Well, maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Maybe it looked different from y'all perspective. You know, just sometimes
me too. Yeah. Like somebody else is going to say something, right? Where you're going to go, you know what? I didn't even think about that. That's a really good point. Absolutely nobody has done that for me.
Yeah.
The only thing I will say that was pretty impressive is that we didn't have a single turnover. So, like, if you're looking for positives, that's a positive. And at the same time, like, the Steelers haven't won the division in so long. This has been like where we've been for so long. Now it's time for us to take the next step and beat the Ravens. Like, there's nothing else you can say. I mean, it's just like, it just wasn't good. It was not good. All of the things that we've been harping on all year, I feel like showed up in that game. And the great news is it wasn't the last game. So good.
No, absolutely. And the funny thing is this, like going back and watching the tape, there's still so many other things that were like,
oh yeah, how was that?
That changes. It just like we say in everything, it's never as bad as everybody thinks it is, never as good as everybody thinks it is. There were actually a lot of positives that did take place in this thing. To me, though, going back and watching it, and shout out to TG for this season, who kind of like put me onto this. We were all enamored with the tight end element, but as I was playing, kind of what we talked about when we did the panel post game, it was like, yo, I don't feel like that was just the matchup that was going to be open. It wasn't open like that. Even the two completions with the one at the end of the half and then on the the last drive in the fourth quarter where he gets like the big pass in the middle of the field. I'm looking at that completion. If they throw that 10 times and he completes that 6 times, God is good. Like it's that type of like tight window throw. But the thing that was open, and this is the area where we could have been a lot better, Gainwell. If you look, there are plenty of opportunities to play through him. And my frustration was I'm looking at some of the near misses to Scotty Miller and MVS, and I'm like, yo, man, they are actually open. Rodgers didn't play his best game. And that was definitely what me and TG both felt watching it again. It was like, yo, he was missing.
That's how I felt.
Some of his reads were a little bit off, but he was just missing. So it's like you see that, but that's the optimistic part because what are the odds of Rodgers being off like that again? Versus what we were talking about when we were saying, hey, man, some of these guys not necessarily winning and creating drastic separation that we don't anticipate just magically changing next week. Why? Because, okay, Grant Delpit one-on-one versus Pat Frymouth. Moof was winning his fair share, but it's just a very high-level, tough throw every single time. So who wants to live in that world, right, where every single throw has to be the most elite, the most perfect, because if it gets tipped in any capacity, if Moof doesn't catch it clean in any capacity, if Rodgers doesn't release it perfectly in any capacity, it's a high probability of it getting picked. That's not fun. Nobody wants to live like that, even though the perception is, yo, man, these are the guys that we got, man. You got to target them. So my issue is this going into this upcoming game, who do they have on defense that is just like Grant Delpit? In fact, way better. Kyle Hamilton. So now when I'm looking at this, I'm like, man, some of those near misses that we were having, we have to connect on. But more importantly, we have to get back to featuring these backs in terms of that passing attack. That's the thing that when you
That's
watch
what
it,
was missing.
that was missing. Yes, and
Okay.
that's what we've done and been doing a better job of. It I thought some of his, I thought in terms of Rodgers, watching it from my perspective, it was predetermined. Man, I'm comfortable. I know this guy and I know this guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to them first. Even the end of the game sequence, the three shots to MVS, man, the one is a clear miscommunication. MVS keeps running. It's either going to be pass interference or it's a bang, bang, you catch it and fall to the end zone. You get the other one where it's like, yo, he's trying to throw back shoulder. MVS is running inside. They were off. But the third one, that final one, is predetermined. That's the one we're looking at. It's like, yo, you could have hit move. It would have been a heck of a bang, bang throw, but you make that throw, right? Because when we're just talking the hierarchy of, man, Move is making how much money, right? Jonas was making how much money? Warren, how much money? They need to get those targets first and got to have scenarios, even though MVS is who he has the relationship with.
Yeah.
And that was definitely like, it was predetermined to me. I'm like, it was nothing post snap that said that's where to go, unless in your mind you already said I'm throwing this jump ball to my guy. That's what we're looking at. Rodgers like, yo, what are the odds or the probability of him doing that again is what I'm thinking.
He didn't look good.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, he didn't look good at all. Also, good morning to everyone that's telling us good morning. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, shout out. Look, you know, every once in a while, man. Every once in a while, I roll over and I just get right to it. I'm supposed to
tell me about it.
Apologize. I ain't warm it up, guys. I apologize.
Sometimes you don't need a good morning. Sometimes it's time to get to work. Okay.
You know what I mean? Listen, we get it.
A short window. You gotta like get to work. And yes, I'm talking about football. All of you people. Goodness gracious. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying
we already 10 minutes into this thing. We heavy hitting on the exit. I'm over here like, yeah, I guess I did just talk a little bit of that. My apologies. All right, let's brush our teeth first. Let's wash your face. All right, I got you guys. Okay, all right, okay.
I love it. No, and you know what? Like, also, shout out to Yolanda. I see that she's in the chat.
Shout out
on Talking Ravens probably at some point this week. So good morning. It's so, you know what's funny? I say this all the time. I love when I see like people popping up in my chat that I've like collaborated with in the past. And it's like they're only here because like of other stuff we've done together. It's so nice when they pop up in the chat. It just makes me happy. So good morning to all of you for popping up and thanks for being here. And all those things.
Salute that right there, man.
The other thing is too is like as I was thinking about the game, one thing that kind of stuck with me is like what a weird time for all of the thing. Like we've been using our running backs so much this year. Mm-hmm. And then what a weird thing that like now we get to a game and we don't use our running back. It's like, what are we doing?
Yep. Trust me, that's the part. As I looked at it, I'm like, man, how many games have we come in here and we talked about Gainwell getting, the most targets, leading us in receiving yards, right? We would look at Gainwell and it's like, yo, or Jaylen Warren. It's like, man, both of these guys are who we're throwing to first. Mm-hmm. But then you turn around this week and it's like, man, we forgot that those guys exist. We forgot about that matchup and some of the stuff was by design, right? And because that was the other part I looked at, it was like, well, okay, if we weren't going to him, why is that? Mm-hmm, so we used him a lot to chip Myles Garrett, which you're supposed to do. And that's what we've historically done, right? Regardless of which running back or tight end, their job is to slow Myles down first, now get into the route second. Right. He did do that a lot, but there's still plenty of opportunities where you can see after the chip, you can drop it off to him and he is getting a one-on-one with a linebacker, whether it was Devin Bush, Jerome Baker, or at times Carson Swearinger, who was hurt when we talked about that middle of the game. And it's clear one-on-one opportunities. And that's the other part where when you're looking and we're saying, hey, Rodgers didn't have his best game, some of that stuff also is going to pop up that he's going to be like, yeah, take this dump off. And that dump off is better than me, trying to take this one-on-one shot down the field to just a matchup that on paper, yes, you want a premium look of, man, pressed man-to-man coverage. We like the outside routes. We like those vertical down the grass. But when we're actually talking the personnel part, Tyson Campbell, Denzel Ward against Scotty Miller and MVS, that doesn't give us a lot of high percentages of completing those just because those are better DBs in terms of how well they've played to this stage of their career. That's some of the other stuff that, was popping up where it's just like, man, we if we're picking matchups, also Kenneth Gainwell and Jalen Warren against Devin Bush in space is the better matchup. And
It's like, where
you
was
know,
Rodgers?
yeah.
It was like,
But
yeah. Huh? Where was his brain? What was going on?
To me, it looked like a lot of predetermined. TG said he looked like he was pissed off, like he was trying to prove a point. You want me to throw the ball here? Well, I'm going to throw it here. You want me to do this? Okay, I'm going to do exactly what you say. I'm not about to do too much. I didn't look like that because I'm like, yo, I don't want that. That comes off as like, yo, I'm like, yo, that's messy. We don't want it. Hopefully, it's not that. Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly, and I said this on our show, I honestly think that's what happens when you're playing without guys that you're comfortable with. I think when you, like, he lost both of his safety blankets. I mean, he lost
Darnell Washington. That was when he breaks his
own. That's what I'm saying. Like, you lose things. And when we've all been through this in life. I know we always like to assume that football is not like life, but it's exactly like life. And he was in a situation where he lost his guys. He didn't know what to do. So I think he almost, I don't want to say he panicked, but he kind of panicked. And he was like, I'm throwing the ball down the field because down the field is better options. It's almost like what is it called whenever like you're in a moment and you kind of forget like what moment you're in? Some of his decision making, I was just kind of like, oh, that was an interesting decision.
Yeah. And trust me, we're on the same page with that. And it wasn't just him. Even in some of the fourth down decision makings, right? We talk about the fourth and one to Scotty Miller. We're looking, and yes, on paper, and me and TG have been in those conversations with the coaches, and that's something that they preach. Man, if you get pressed man to man, fourth and one, play beyond the sticks, man, we taking that road down the grass. Yeah, that sounds cool when you have your traditional players, not Scotty Miller, who we know is a smaller statue. Now, granted, Scotty had a step and Rodgers missed the throw, but that's another conversation, right? Because it's like, yeah, you still got to execute it. But the overall intent, it's, hey, man, if you know you have this package where we use Connor Hayward, where we're able to use Kenneth Gainwell in a variation of ways to pick up 1 yard, and we're doing that very consistently, why get away from that when you don't have the full deck? And that's the thought. That's some of the complaints towards Arthur Smith from this game, in the sense of, man, sometimes less is more. Sometimes you don't have to be overcomplicated, even though at times that is, what people want, right? They don't want it to be basic. They don't want it to be simple. They want to be able to predict, or we don't want to be able to predict what's about to happen, right? I'm tired of knowing what the play is about to be. Well, they spice that up, but sometimes it's like, yo, you did too much now.
Not right now.
Right. And that's the balance with it. But that is the funny part, because it's like, yo, a lot of times like, yo, man, it used to be, hey, man, I know this play. Everybody can call this play. It's like, yeah, until we can't. And now we're looking at these plays like, hey, bro, can we go back to Can you go back to regular? She ain't nothing, no, right?
I need to know what his Madden name. What is it called? The tag? I don't know. Gamer tag.
The gamer tag. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to know what Arthur Smith's gamer tag is, so I can go look at his history and see what kind of plays he's calling. Because
I was like, man, usually, this would definitely be a tush push, a little reverse here, a little something. But it's like, we taking shots. We go down the grass with it, spice it up.
It's funny because we're like, okay, this year we've gotten used to going for it on 4th and 1, 4th and 2. And we have safe plays, is what I call them, right? Plays where, like, if they don't work, you can at least go, oh, okay. Like, we tried it. Okay, cool. We were moving. We were ahead of the I felt like this game almost like, we're that type of go for it. Like, we look like the Lions.
We look like Sean McVay was back there calling them calls. It's like, we going 40 yards on the grass or 4th and 1 with the backups.
And we complain about it all the time, right? We're always like, it's 3rd and 9. Why are we throwing the ball only 4 yards? Like, we're used to like subtle going for it. And so this game, we went for it, but we went for it. I was like, who is this? Like, go for it, fine, but throwing it to the end zone? Like, I would be honest too. So I know that a lot of people, some of my frustrations too with those last plays of the game, I felt like I get where the time was. I don't think the first throw needed to go to the end zone. I thought it could have been and again, I haven't looked at anything. So, but it was just like all game. I felt like we were always going for the aggressive. Yeah. And that's not like aggressive. Us. And that's why for me, it was just the whole game just felt off, because I'm like, what are we are we or aren't we? Like, okay. I do have to say something. This is totally off topic. Like,
Yeah.
totally off topic. Just go with me. Did you change the volume on your mic? It sounds so good.
No, I
It
don't think
sounds
I
so
did.
crisp. Oh.
Shout out to the switches be switching it right there.
Yeah, no, it
yeah,
sounds
all right.
so I'm like, is it me? Like, maybe I cleaned my ears better this morning. I don't know.
You know what they say. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I would have got that Christmas upgrade on the microphone. Hey.
I'm listening and I'm like, oh, I hear you so clear.
Let's
okay,
go.
Anyway, I was just wondering.
Shout out to the microphone. Yeah.
The microphone is on today. Okay, the microphone is doing its job. It understands the assignment. It is not too aggressive. It is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Shout out to the microphone.
Yeah. But yeah, we were super aggressive. I'm glad that you called it out. I'm so glad you called it out. I don't know what it was though, but that's the part too that when we listen to TG, and that was part of what he said in the sense of, man, was he pissed off of just doing exactly what he's been hearing the coaches harp on or complain about? Because if that's the case, it would track. Because why would you be so aggressive this week? Like uncharacteristically aggressive. As you said, you just 3rd and 9 and we short of the sticks, not 4th and 1 and we 40 yards down the grass. Hey, everything we taking shots at the end zone. It's like, yeah, we going for it.
I honestly think he was pressing. I think he was pressing. I think, and again, he's a human. He's Aaron Rodgers. He's all world. He's all the things, right? He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. He's blah, 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 blah. Got it. I think he was pressing. And I think that it's okay to say that. I don't understand why we get in places where it's like, oh my God, we can't say, because he's still a human. And I think I feel like he thought we were better than the Browns, which I think we're better than Browns. But I think that it was like he didn't feel the game. All the praises we usually give him where we're like, oh, every time we play the Browns, especially in Cleveland, it's like, bro, you got to take what they're giving you. Don't even try to do anything extra. Like, just do the little bit. I think he was taking everything. Like, he was out there like, hey, I'm just going to chunk this. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, Aaron, what are we doing, Aaron? He was Aaron in that game. He wasn't Rodgers.
Absolutely. But weirdly, that's where the optimism pops up because as you heard me, it's like, what are the odds of that happening? I mean, you think about as many games we've watched him play this season, even his bad games, right? His version of bad is still way better than what we've experienced from some that we call good quarterbacks, right? But it's like, what are the odds or what is the likelihood of that happening again? Because it still, once again, wasn't skill related. It wasn't as if he looked old. It wasn't as if his legs didn't work. Heck, even when he scrambled, he was pissed off because he slid a little bit soon. But it was like, no, you still look worse. You got a little twitch on you.
And we want you to slide.
We want you to slide, though. Absolutely. We're not tripping on that. But you could tell he was upset with himself. But it's like nothing about the performance looked physically wrong, right? There wasn't man, the arm isn't lively. Man, you don't have touch. No, all of that was there. It just looked predetermined. It looked mental, which to me is really positive. That's the thing that when I'm looking for hope and I'm looking for reason to feel optimistic, that's where it comes from because of that. Whereas, as we said earlier, if it was, man, dudes, you know, nobody's open. Nobody that sucks because like that's not changing. As we broke down the Grant Delpit Pat Frymouth matchup, right? As much as it sounds like, yeah, you should throw it to move 20 times this week. No, you should not throw it to move 20 times this week. Cal Hamilton is going to be on him. You do 20 times versus Cal Hamilton, bro, it's going to be some turnovers in there. It's just because of who he's going against and the caliber player he is. So that's the understanding. So you look to Johnny Smithfoot once again, Kenneth Gainwell, Jalen Warren. Those got to be guys that we play through. But once again, this week, that matchup is slightly different.
Yeah.
Last week it was Carson Swear. This week it's Roquan Smith. Yeah.
Well, you know what time it is.
Uh-oh. Talk to me now.
You gotta.
Hey now.
I gotta bring up
her questions, ladies.
I got my sticky.
She has her questions.
I got my sticky. This is gonna listen. Okay. Let me give you all the disclaimers. Okay.
There it is.
For those of you that are new here that might watch on playback. Okay. Let me just say this. We say this every episode, but let me just say it because it's another week. New people. Here we go. Everything
especially
I'm
after
about
a loss.
To say,
after a loss, yeah, you got to let them really know.
Everybody gets a little weird. Okay. So what I'm about to read off of this sticky note, okay? These are questions we've been asking at this point for now 7 weeks. these were super chatted things to us, except for one I added because that's what I do. And so it's okay. These are football questions. They were super chatted from the audience. And these are questions we ask every week.
It got so sticky with these questions. It just stuck. And now here we are. It's super duper sticky when we get to this portion of the segment. This portion of the show, okay? Yeah.
It's a great word. Okay. It's very sticky. Some people have been known to have to take showers because it gets a little messy, or to stop at a convenience store because they need a little pick-me-up. Yep, so if you're here, listen, every week, this is what we do. All right. So just buckle up.
Who doesn't want to do it in the morning? So this is why we do this in the morning. You know, we don't want to wait on it. We just right in the morning.
That's it. So this is audience participation. So we will pause and talk for the chat. So if you're new here, audience participation. All right. Because there's nothing wrong with making a tape for an audience. So if you're ready.
Shout out to all our fans.
Shout out to audience participation for everyone that wants to see it. So, all right. Were we competitive? Defensively, we were very you know what?
No,
we were competitive.
I would say we were competitive.
Yeah, we were competitive. Yeah, just because we lost doesn't mean we weren't competitive. I think all game we were really competitive. I mean,
knowing what we had to work with. No DK, no Calvin Austin. And then, like you said, 2 quarters in, no Darnell Washington, no Andres Pete at one portion of the game. We already knew no Broderick. It was a lot of variables missing that we still were very competitive versus. And once again, the record, this is the part that it always sucks in these matchups because records don't reflect sides of the ball. You called it out. Man, we don't struggle with teams that have great offenses and bad defenses. It's the ones that have great freaking defenses because we can't keep. It's like, yo, how can we score? Dang, now we're screwed. That's what this matchup literally was, man. It was like, yo, we already are struggling. Now we down some pieces, and this is what y'all do extremely well. That part we fought, but it's kind of like when you watching that person fight, they just swing at the person hold their hair like, hey, bro, you done? You done yet? You sure you done? That's what we look like, man. All right.
Yeah. Have you seen that video of the dog where they're like going at it? There's like a gate, and then the gates move, and they're both like.
I want to do that.
I love that. That's kind of how I felt like we were. We were all bark, and then we did. We didn't. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Come on, man. You wait not to score a touchdown, team. Oh my gosh. Okay. The next question is somebody said it's about to get dark in here. The next question is: were we consistent? Were we consistent?
No, we weren't. And the reason why I say no, we weren't. Offensively, I felt like we weren't because, number one, we missed on some of those little things that we talked about with Rodgers, man, consistently making the right decision, not being overly aggressive, right? Arthur Smith, man, he could have been a little bit more consistent with not being overly aggressive. I know that's, internally for me, I laugh at it because I'm the sicko that's like, yo, y'all complain about it all the time, right? So here, take that, right? This is what you want. You wanted to play beyond the 6. You want the deep throws. You want, down the grass, throw it. There you have it, right? But that's not who we are. That's not how we win. And that's the part that I felt like we got away from it. Defensively, man, we were consistent. But the problem was we weren't at the beginning of the game. And it was 2 throws specifically that kind of irked me. One was on Kyle Duggar. We know he kind of misplayed it. It was such a bad throw.
Oh, yeah.
That, I get how he could do that. But at the end of the day, we got to make that play because that error resulted in a touchdown, which when we go back and look at the grand scheme of it, that hurt. But it was a play that took place on that same drive, probably 3 plays ahead. And we're rushing the passer. They end up, it was one of the first deep over routes that Shedeur connected on for probably about 20, 30 yards. And it really gave him a spark. Literally, we have a guy winning his pass rush and Shedeur just sidesteps him. And that bought the extra time. And that's the part we talk about rushing coverage working together. Man, you can't have our DBs, regardless of who they are, covering for 5, 6, 7 seconds, man. When that happens, it puts them in a bind. And when that happens, it's usually because somebody in the rush didn't finish their thing. And on that particular play, that's what happened. So when I'm looking at the chain of events, it's like, man, we could have been way more consistent. We could have been way better than what we were if it wasn't just for that at the beginning. Now, afterwards, we do everything right. We call that same play, we get a sack on it. We have Kyle Duggar in that same coverage, and he gets an interception on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All the things took place after the fact, but literally that second drive, when we're just talking about what we needed to get out of that game, those two, to me, those two plays, man, stood out. And it's like, dude, that hurts, man. So as much as I want to say consistent, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be hard on my guys. I got to.
Yeah.
They hurt me. They hurt me. I'm hurt, Tanisha. I'm hurt. Okay. We lost to the Browns, bro. I'm hurt. I don't like that. I hate losing to the Browns.
I'm actually more hurt by Chris Boswell.
That too. That's my dog. He misses.
Yeah. So were we consistent? No. Mm-hmm. Chris Boswell, like, bruh.
He missed. Bruh. What?
So, and just in case anybody's wondering, so after we finished recording, I believe we looked at the stats for Boz, and we are 3-2 when Boz misses a field goal. So just in case you're wondering, yeah, and that Boz missing was and that's 2 weeks in a row. Mm-hmm. So I didn't love that. So I don't think we were I think we were consistently inconsistent. I think once our defense settled, they were fine. Obviously, but
they get Tanisha. We dropped a pick six. It hit him right in the face with it. We talked about hitting him in the face with it. You know, sometimes you got to hit him in the face with it.
Hit him in the face with it.
He put it all in.
Literally in the face.
Boom! Right in the face with it. Like, come on, man.
How do you miss that? Like, you got to listen. When it's in your face, you got to take care of business.
Look.
I mean,
it's not like his friend didn't already show him how to do it. We just saw Jack Sawyer do that a series ago. Jack Sawyer said, look, when the ball is in your face, you two hands, all right? Two hands, catch the ball. Now you got what we're looking for, okay? Now he needs to go watch the James Harrison School of Interception Returns so he can know how to run on the outside, stay outside. You might freaking score, but that's another conversation, right? So see this consistency part, I'm getting irked. All right, I'm getting irked because I'm watching balls hit guys in the face. I'm watching dudes not score. It's like, we left a lot out there. Okay, I know we were good, but we could have been great. Could have been elite. We could have been dominant. You could have been.
I'm on board when you have two hands on things that are in your face. You got to take care of them.
Catch what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, two hands in your face. You got to take care of that. There's only one way to go with that, and that is it needs to be taken care of. What have you been watching? That is like 101. That is actually adulting 101. You got to take care of that. Two hands in the face. Yeah, absolutely.
You know it is.
Needs to be taken care of. So shame. And the balls in the face, it's not, depending on the situation.
But you got to be careful though. All right. You got to be careful.
Yeah, so I don't know, but all I do know is when you get those two hands and it's in your face, you gotta handle that. Got to handle that, because if you're hard in the pants, you definitely got to handle that. So
you see, all right.
So the next question is: did we get headboarded?
Our offense for sure got headboarded. Yes. I hate to say it. Look, our offense and our special teams, if we're going to be fully transparent, people, because this is the other part, we don't want to talk about it. The punt game, they had our toes up. They were aggressive as heck with us on special teams. Yeah. And our offense for sure was getting headboarded, bro. Like, we usually think of, how well our team played based on how many points we allowed. But no, that wasn't this. It's like, man, watch what they did to our offense. Watch what they did to us in the special teams element. They headbutted us for sure in those two spaces. And it goes back to, some of the conversations that we had early on in the season where, yes, you can be in control on defense. This game, Cleveland felt like they were in control with their defense being out there. They felt like they could dictate certain things, and that held true for them. Whereas for us, man, I felt better when our defense is out there. As the guy watching to get up like, yo, we got a better chance of making something happen with our defense out there than with our offense. You catch what I'm saying? Like, what you heard me hardball Herbig. I'm like, Herbig, that is a pick six, big. We needed that because, like, bro, I don't know where these points are gonna come from. I'm looking at these coverage. I'm like, everybody is getting locked up. Like, granted, I'm watching Rodgers make some of his throws in. This is the back and forth, right? Could he have held the ball longer to find game? Well, could he have held the ball longer in certain elements to watch move start to come open? Yes. But that's the knock that we said on Shador when Shador is waiting to visually see a guy get open versus anticipating and throwing a guy open. So when you're watching Rodgers at times try to throw some of his down the field targets open, it's like, I love it. I get the mindset. I get the intent. You do got to know your personnel. And I get that argument also. But that's part of what makes Rodgers is his ability to throw a guy open, to make these tight window throws. But it's like, dude, you could have just held this a little bit longer, bro. You ain't have to be like, were you trying to prove a point? Like, because I'm really the ones I'm like, yo, was you trying to just show everybody like, hey, this is how everybody said you're supposed to do it, right? Well, let me show you. Okay, y'all want it? This is what you say, right? Yep, here you go. All right, you want it over here? So you say it, right? Yep, boom, there you go. It's like, I don't know, but I'm like, it does. This just wasn't a good game for my dog.
I just think he didn't have
It wasn't a
his
good game. It wasn't a good game. Yeah.
I think he showed up to a party without his friends. He was kind of looking around like, I got to make new friends. Yeah. And it didn't quite work.
He wasn't feeling the people around him.
He wasn't feeling the people around him. And I think we got headboarded on two phases of the ball. Yeah. I think our offense got headboarded. Our special teams got headboarded. I think we lost the field position. Like their punter
every time they
phenomenal. Punter was phenomenal. The kicker, I've watched Cleveland play so many times this year. Of course, this is the one game that the Cleveland kicker makes all of his field goals. Yeah. And we didn't make all of our field goals, and our punting wasn't better than their punting. Yeah.
And I'm hot about it too, because shout out, man, I like Corliss Waitman, aka Corn Bell. Shout out to the homie. Yeah. But yo, boy, questions in the bag. I'm like, every point we get in that journal like our 15. I'm like, bro, it was a 70, 80-yard putt. Like, God,
he had the punter. The punter, to be honest, the defense was phenomenal. So I'm not taking away from anything that the defense did, but I think we lost that game based on that punter. The punter. You know what the punter did? His toes were up. That's what made it happen. Facts. The punter. Yeah, let me just get to the next question. Did we get smashed? We got smashed by the punter.
Yeah. Punter smashed us. The punter and their D. All right. The punter and their D for sure smashed us. Yep. It was rough. It was rugged. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
you see, they took us to the dog pound and they you know how they like to do it within dog pound. You know they style. Yeah. It got rough.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. It got real. They got rough.
No complaints over here. So okay. I love to hear that. Yep. So did our D show up though?
Heck yeah. Look. At the beginning, it had us all a little worried. Hey, man, are you okay?
I was like, are we going out like this already? Already? I like to get worked into it a little bit. And our D was like, I was like, okay.
Wow. Early on the D. Early on.
What was that? I'm like, oh my God.
Had us all a little nervous early on. Shout out. You know what happened, Tanisha? You know what happened? The gas station packet, it had a little delayed. It was a delayed release. That's what's going on.
Ron had him going to the gas station early. Boy, I tell you, it be your own people. It be your own people.
Once it got going, we were good. We was nice. It was elite. The D, a hard, heavy hitting.
After that,
splash, everything you looking for, right? It was so much splash. We pissed off because it was like, yo, we could have had even more splash on that splash. Like, you're like, yo, we was there. Like, come on, man.
What's going on? Like all last week, y'all were talking about all of the going to the gas station, just dropping off, getting the. Do you see what y'all did? They went to the gas station.
On, man.
And at the beginning
was in the gas station.
It was too much. They were fired up and ready to go, and all the releases just went. It was a mess. Okay, a literal mess. Like, oh my God, that was a mess. And
I mean, you think about it. Kyle Duggar's the prime example of like, man. What was I doing early on? And it's like, all right, I'm back. I was tripping early. But let me get back in my zone. He's needed 5 minutes. That's it. He needed 5 minutes to get himself together. And then he showed up and showed out. Because when I tell you, Kyle Duggar low-key was balling. But that one play at the beginning, I'm just like, Kyle.
You know how sometimes you have to kind of get the first one out, and then on the second go?
I can see that.
I think that's what happened. It was kind of like at the beginning, it was kind of like, oh, let me just get this out of the way real quick, and then we can regroup. I think that's what happened. And so after we recovered, it worked itself out. And sometimes it happens. Sometimes I get it. Yeah. Sometimes it just has to happen real quick.
Kyle was so excited. He was so excited. He was like, it was finally here. I've been waiting all year for this moment. All year. You know what I'm saying? Like it's here. It's about to happen. And boom, he just blew his load a little bit too soon, right? Yeah. It happens. Sometimes you jump the gun. It does. But it is good to see the recovery. That part was very refreshing. And that's why I'm optimistic about this next coming up situation. It's like, yo, you learn, you gain some experience, right? Sometimes you learn, hey man, you got to breathe a little bit now. Slow that thing down a little bit, Cal. All right.
You gotta slow down.
He got to slow down. He was too fast. It was way too fast earlier. You got to slow it down, Cal. Slow it down and you're going to be all right. That's all. Yeah. Slow it down. Slow it down the next time.
Behavior. Yeah. It's a learned behavior. And you know what? Everyone is different. Every game situation is different. The things that you were thinking about, like the night before the game, getting fired up, all the film that you've watched, all the times that you've rehearsed it in your head. When it's finally in the moment, sometimes it's just like, oh man, that's okay. I'll be back. Just give me another chance.
The moment was too big for him, man. Sometimes the moment is too big. It happens like that.
Listen, it was too big for him. It's probably too warm. It was all the things. And so that's okay.
Caught him off guard.
It caught him off guard. We recovered. Sometimes that happens. And shout out to those people that have that experience. Not everybody knows what we're talking about. Not everybody has that experience. So shout out to those of you that do. Shout out. So yeah, the other question I had, and I added this question. So if you don't all like this question, I don't know what to tell you. So
I'm nervous.
Did you prefer the O or the D? Did you prefer? Which one did you prefer in this game? Because against the Lions, right? Against the Lions, the O and the D were like together.
They was going crazy.
Offense, the defense, it worked, right?
Yeah,
it was working together, hand in hand. It was harmony. It was working.
Oh,
so
man.
now in this game, it's like,
you know what? I feel like Apollo Creed would say this, so I'm gonna say it this way because it just sounds kind of rough if I said any other way. Okay. Apollo Creed and us would have preferred the D. Yeah. I couldn't. I can't myself prefer that. You know what I mean? But
that's what.
They would have wanted the D. Yeah. Apollo, Hannibal, Moore, Pittsburgh, Tiny. They for sure were pro D. This game, they were heavy on the D side. They were like, yo, more D, less O. All right, way less O. Yeah. The O, it was a little bit. Sometimes the O was a little bit too aggressive. It was too aggressive. That was a little bit too much aggressive O. We don't want aggressive O like that. Like aggressive is cool, but too much aggressive with the O. No. Slow it down. That's a lot, right?
See, last game it was just kind of working like this, consistently.
You see it.
And this game, it didn't quite. Yeah, we didn't quite have it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I agree. I need the O to kind of step it up a little bit. I need the O to meet where the D is, so that it all kind of works together. Yeah. So I do agree. I mean, naturally, I usually prefer.
Which one did you prefer?
I naturally, I'm gonna say I naturally prefer the D, but I need the O to kind of come along because I'm team O all the way. I need them to get it together. I need them to score points. I need them to hold up their end of the bargain because, nobody wants to deal with the starfish anyways. So yeah, I just really need the O to kind of get it together this game. Need the offense to step up, do what they're supposed to do. And so those were all the questions.
You see it? Hey, look, shout out to the questions, all right? And remember, this came from y'all, fans. This came from y'all, all right? All right, these are...
If you super chat it, you get added to the list, all right?
Boom.
So,
you see it.
And we do this every week. I don't know what we're going to do in the off season, though. Gotta maybe think of something new.
Gotta figure out something,
this is called the super chat sticky note. So all the things that we
where it gets real sticky. You see where it can get real sticky,
real messy. Mm-hmm. Don't forget about those hands that I said earlier. When you have two hands on it and it's in your face, you gotta do something with that. So I need the D to catch it this week. All the times it hits your hands, I needed to catch it. I need the O to step up. and I need us to do what we need to do this week. So that's it.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. And look, and speaking of doing what y'all supposed to do, y'all might as well hit that like button on both channels. Don't forget to subscribe on both channels, and you better join both memberships on both channels as well.
Your membership.
Y'all should really join Tanisha's membership, all right? Because it's some videos lurking, okay? It's some graphics that just they're pre-uploaded, all right? And when you join her channel's membership, you're gonna get a chance to see just a glimpse. All right. I got options, which one I can show you. I got options. Everybody love a little option. All right, everybody love a little option. Okay, we talked about D. You see the options right there, right? We got options for you. Okay, so just know you want to join her. All right, so just throwing that out there for the congregation.
You want to join her? You know what? Last week it was the Roots. It was like
you know what I'm saying.
Now you want to join her.
You want to join her.
All right. Well, since you have options, do you have options to put them in the chat?
Hold on. You see, hold on now. You be asking, all right, and look, every once in a while, I'll be all the way prepared. Okay.
I was going to say sometimes
I do be all the way prepared. This time I'm not all the way prepared on that level, but I'm about to get prepared like that. Just watch.
I got you.
Oh, if you got it though, look. Sometimes it's there. It is.
That is how the O and the D works together. Listen,
gotta be complimentary right here.
We can't want our team to work together and we're not willing to work together. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like we just need everything to make sense. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody had something in there about Post-it notes. What is that?
Let's see.
So this is Moats memberships. If you want to see Moats play in the snow, here's that membership link.
Shout out to play in the snow. If you want to see your boy play in the snow, she's funny.
If you know, you know. Okay. If you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. If you know, you know. And somebody's gonna watch this and be like, "What?"
And when we draw, and if you want to see Tanisha, all right, if you just want to see Tanisha and you want to enjoy seeing Tanisha, all right, I'm just letting you know. If you want to see Tanisha, you want to enjoy seeing Tanisha, that's the link. There it is. Make sure you enjoy. All right, make sure you enjoy. Jeez,
that is so funny. I mean, it's not wrong. I mean,
I'm with you, Rod. Look at this. He said, "Hey, Miss Most might not like Most playing in the snow. I'm with you. And look, I play in the snow outside that is cold. All right, that's the only snow in any capacity. I'm just to make sure we all on the same page. Okay, so yes, Miss Most would not be too fond of that. All right, and I like Miss Most to be happy. All right, I'm pro keep my wife very, very, very happy. All right, so yeah, you ain't gotta worry about that. All right. In fact, I'm gonna go build a snowman and maybe put like a snow woman next to me, snow angels together. Just put a little snow stove over there. That's how I do it. All right. Sheesh.
Something else also be like she was a part of it. Like we got this moment because of her, actually. So I mean, I'm just saying, like, okay. Anyways, trust me. And this is not as bad as it sounds. I promise you. Okay.
Yes, it is. I promise it sounds terrible, and it is terrible, guys. All right. It's as bad as it sounds. It's as bad. It's exactly what you think.
Okay, my God.
Exactly what you think. Everything that is said is exactly what you think. Okay. Right. You think the sports show, or do you not think it's a sports show?
Depending on when you're tuning in, depending on when you come in, all right? Because there's so much history and there's so many things that gets thrown around here that like, true. And sometimes I see the chat being like, wait, are these the questions? Like, we're at that part in the show where you just don't know what is going to happen. Okay.
Hey, look, sometimes we get off the rails a little bit, and that's where it gets fun. Okay. Hey. Once we get out them first 15 and the script is throwing out, you see it.
It's because it's super chat. If you want to be on the sticky,
you see it.
I mean, there's been a lot of great things that have been sent to us.
You can make the sticky list now. You can get on the sticky list. All right. Some people say it's pay for play, but you can get on the sticky list. All right. It's there. Okay. It's there. It's there. This is what they teach you anyways, right? In YouTube school, they're like, hey, man, you want to be inclusive with your community. You want to find ways to connect with your community. We just realized that y'all really enjoy football. Y'all really enjoy talking about
Exactly.
ball. Y'all really enjoy talking about the O. Y'all love D, right? Y'all love all of that. You know what I mean? So we just found ways to blend it. That's all we
And
do.
that's
You
it.
know?
And
You got to be flexible. Who doesn't?
yeah.
If you can't change
Listen,
the
you have
precision
to be
and to change the
flexible.
perspective, like, come on, man. That's all we doing.
That's
That's
a good
it.
one.
That's it.
And that's
That's
all
all we doing.
sports is, right? You got to be flexible.
Come
You
on,
got
man.
to be willing to make a play when it's time to
Yeah.
make a play.
Come on, man.
And, you know, even if you go out early, you got to be able to bounce back.
Can
You
you
know, we
bounce
saw
back?
that.
Can
We
you come
saw
back
that.
with it? You know?
Right.
How-
You know, can you
judge
flip
this thing?
the field
What up?
position?
You see it?
Can you
If
flip
you
the
ain't
field
flipping it, what you
position?
doing? If you don't flip it, what you doing?
Exactly. We lost because the field
You see it?
position was getting flipped.
You see it?
So it's
You
just
see it?
like some of these things, like I don't understand what the problem is. I mean, what do you guys want? What do you guys want me to
Yeah.
do? I'm only
Hey, look.
one. I mean,
Hey, look, don't be upset with us, okay? Because this is all how we all felt. We all wanted to watch that ball go in between, right? When we watched Boz miss that, oh, how do we all feel? What was we all saying? Bro, you got to put it down the middle of that thing, man. You was too far to the right with that thing. No, baby, no. You don't want to be too far to the left. You want to be too far to the right. We need you right down the center, okay? That's what we all for watching Boz. Unless y'all enjoyed watching Boz not hit down the center. I like watching Boz hit it down the center. Did y'all not want Boz to hit it down the center? Y'all let me know.
That's the question.
Let me know in the comments. Maybe
chat.
It's me. Maybe I was the only one.
Up and riled
Maybe
up,
it was
chat.
me.
Let us
You know what I'm saying?
Let us know.
Am I the only one that wanted to watch Boz put that ball down the middle? Huh?
Period.
I like watching him put it right down the middle. Huh?
Period.
That's all I'm saying.
What do we think,
That's
chat?
all I'm saying.
Y'all let me know. Do we want it to be inside of the uprights, chat? Do we want it to be inside of the uprights?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
What do we want? Do we want two hands?
Come on,
when
man.
the ball is in your face?
Come on, man.
You want two hands on the football? What do we want? What do we want?
I saw a lot of people talking about Herbig catch the ball, two hands. Herbig catch the ball. We say you don't let the ball hit you in your face with it. You know what I'm saying? When it hits you, but if two hands on it, now it's saying everybody. No, I don't know what y'all talking about, man. I wouldn't have done that. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I see you. I see you.
It's ridiculous. So I'm just saying, you say you want something, and then when it's time to get it, you're like, I'm not ready for that. Like, come on, man. We need discipline. We need discipline in our fandom as well. Just like we want those guys to be disciplined, we have to be disciplined in our fandom. All right. That's all I'm saying. So for those of you that are all riled up and all those things, like, come on.
Hey. But shout out to Tom Jade, though. Positivity. Wizard of Boz will be okay. But split the center. And I'm with you on that. Always got to split the center, okay? You want to split the center. Make sure you split the center, okay? Yeah. I'm not with Rod Dow. He tell you ain't nothing wrong with a little curve. No. There's something wrong with a little curve, okay, Rod? Curve was bad. It was too much curvage. Too much. It was too curvy. No, we don't want that curve. No. Straight down the middle, all right? Come on, straight down the middle.
Straight in the middle of the uprights. Straight down the middle, over and over over and over.
Come on.
Any way it comes,
you see
straight down the middle, over and over and over. From either side of the hashes, by the way.
Come on.
Like, it shouldn't matter what side of the hash, shouldn't matter what side you're on. Like, I need it straight down the middle. I need those points. I need us to score.
Come on, Boz.
We have to
score. Whiz. Come on.
We have to score.
Come on.
So, yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
Good talk. Good ball talk right there. Good ball talk. Good ball talk right there, man.
Yeah, now I feel so much better.
I know we do. You know we do.
So much better. I feel so. What did you say on Sunday? Crack. What did you call it? Nut cracking time?
It was nut crunching time. Yeah, man.
Wait, nut crunching time?
You can refer to it as nut crunching, or some people refer to it as nut cracking, but I refer to it as nut crunching time, man, because it's like, hey, this is the portion of the game where this is the portion of whatever the situation is where there's a lot more pressure, and that pressure for some people feels as if their testicles are being crunched. It makes feel uncomfortable. Man, I don't like this feeling. There's a lot of pressure right here. I'm hurting, I'm nervous. What am I gonna do? And we've seen people under pressure at times react very uncharacteristically, right? So in those moments, it's like, man, when it's gotta have it situations, how are you going to respond when all the chips are pushed to the table and you feel the most uncomfortable, when you got that anxiety building up, right? When you got that lump in your throat, your chest starting to get all weird, feeling it's like, yo, how do you respond?
And it's almost go time.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But for some people, their response is, man, I'm scared of the moment. I don't want to deal with this moment. I'm gonna run away from that moment. Others, it's, man, I've been living for this. I've been training for this. I've been waiting for this, and I cannot wait. Let's go. It's just, but it depends on which type of person you are.
Yeah.
And that's why we just refer to it as midnight crunching time, because it's easier to say that than breaking all of that down. But that's all it is. Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, I will say I like it when people are like waiting for that moment, like waiting for it, the intensity, the buildup, the hopes, the thoughts, the feelings, all of that moment where it's like it's time. I love that. Now I hope you don't do like Duggar did. I hope you don't do like Duggar did and show up too quickly. Right?
Yeah.
You kind of, let it go and let it in the moment. I will say somebody did say in the comment section, and I happen to agree with them. I need to find the comment. It is, and I agree. Curve is fine as long as it goes in. I agree.
We did get that. Boz gave us that on the first field goal. He gave us mad curvage.
Yeah.
Shout out, but it wasn't all his fault, right? Sometimes the homies mess it up, right? The handling with the first person handling the ball, just it was weird. But Boz was able to curve that thing. And Boz said, "Hold on, I got you. Watch me cook. Let me work." All right. So we gave Boz some space, and he fixed it up for everybody. Okay. Yeah. After that, though, it was like, "Yo, bro, now you curvy too much curve, bro. Less curve.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And listen, the goal is the goal. The goal doesn't change, right? The goal is for it to go in and for it to be as disruptive as respectfully possible.
There it is.
And that's what we're looking for. And so we need that consistently, though, because if it's not consistent, now I'm starting to worry. Now I'm like, what is this? Right? Is there something else going on? Should I be concerned? So that's all I'm saying. So I just need that consistency.
Tam Beckley Tam just pulled up. Shout out to Tam. Just got here. Of course, down the middle, missed. A little confused, a little nervous. Hey, look. We talking about Boz. All right. We talking Boz, because you see how the first field goal Boz gave us mad curvage. And then it went in, right? Yeah. But then the next time he kicked it, he gave us that curve and it just kept curving. It was like, no, stop. Go in. That's and he missed it. And it hurt us. We don't want to miss them no more. We can't miss. No, we ain't got time to be missing, baby. We can't miss. Yeah. All right. So, like I said, a little curvage is fine as long as you're getting it in the hole. All right. Yeah. And you can't miss. It's right there. They even highlighted with them colors, so you can't miss it. All right. It's like, yo, this the goal. This where you want to hit it in between these things. All right. So that's it.
And we all know, like, when you have those consistent people in your life, it's like Boz is like so consistent. So it's like for him to miss the uprights, like I mean, like they're upright. So they're upright. Like a lot of people would say they're in perfect position. They're like the uprights are right there. Yeah. So it's like, how did you not, kick the ball in the center of the upright? So, I will say sometimes you do misfire and it doesn't quite work and you got to reposition.
It does happen.
And so this game, he's going to reposition and he's going to get it right. So the lights will be a little brighter. Sometimes it's a little too dark.
And look, I'm waiting on the 50+ walk off to send the rat birds home. Yeah. That's what I'm waiting on, because it's loading, right? He's missed 2 field goals back-to-back weeks. People questioning, is he still the Wizard of Oz? Is he still a serial killer? Do we still feel confident that he could go out here and deliver time after time after time after time? Because that's been who Boz has been, right? We've never seen Boz outside of that 1 year when he was injured, right?
Yeah.
We're going to perform at an elite level, right? Always hitting it down the center, regardless of distance, right? We didn't see him go from deep. But now all of a sudden, back-to-back weeks, or we seeing maybe 2 slip-ups, and people are questioning. People are a little bit nervous. They starting to have they doubts. But this is once again where I'm looking at my dog. I'm like, I've seen him perform too many times. All right. He's a rock star in this space. Okay. We love watching him when he get out there, man. All right. And it might be one of them ones where get about 6-7 field goals in that thing too. All right. So we might need him to consistently show up for us and be elite. We're going to be elite.
That's what we need. That is what we need. Also, I will not put this comment on the screen, but shout out to that guy from Blitzburg. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Yo. Shout out to you, bro. That is what I like to see. All right. Shout out to you. Period. Full stop. And it's appreciated. Just so you know, that is also appreciated. That is your experience. So great for you. I love that for you, and I love that for everyone that has been involved. So kudos.
Shout out to the comment section, bro. Shout out to y'all. All right, y'all. Just y'all. Okay. Shout out.
Great
Shout
job.
out. Yeah.
Well done. Well
there we go.
done.
There we go.
We saw it.
There we
Thank
go.
you for that.
There we go.
Oh, we got the definitely. All right. Yep, we're good. We're on the same page. Great. Great job. Go team.
So, anywho, yeah. How you feel about this upcoming game? Yeah, dude, we got had a t-shirt opportunity this weekend. Woo, man, you know what I'm saying?
Get an hour into this.
I don't even know.
What the hell are we talking about?
I don't even know. Yeah. Hey, look, because I was listening.
Hey, and I just need to say something for the record. Okay, for the record, the O is not in charge of this. Tanisha, am not in charge of this live. This is not my live. I am not. I'm just saying because most will accuse me of some things that I don't feel like I am responsible for. It's like I make him nervous, and it's because of what I might say or what I might put on the screen. So I'm just here to say, I am just showing up. I'm just here. I am just here. It's not me. I didn't do it. So usually I get the blame.
Oh, that's wow.
Because of me. We haven't even had to show a video of myself. That is like weird. We are way off. We're way off. It's not me. Congratulations, Moats. Force multiplier. By the way, I haven't said it yet. We're an hour into the show. My bad. Forgive me for this. Forgive me for my lack of praise. Arthur Moats, you are the most fantastic linebacker that I have seen play football.
Are you finished? The way
that you would play football and be aggressive and know the plays and be ready to hit the quarterback. You were always ready to make a tackle. You know what? Your leadership on the field and off the field. Superb. You are absolutely fantastic. If you don't know who this is on the screen, this is Arthur Moats, Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker, played so many snaps, 16.5 sacks. Also, if you have 0.5 sacks in the NFL, let me know in the comment section below. If that's you, just let me know. I'll praise you as well. So I just wanted to say that you are absolutely fantastic. Shout out to you. Oh my God. I am honored to share the stage with you, sir.
Dr. Tanisha, PhD Tanisha.
I'm honored. I'm sorry it took me an hour. I am so sorry. It took me an hour. My bad. Dr.
Tanisha with the official PhD, not them honorary PhDs that they just be giving out to people. You got one of the real ones, like regulation, like legit PhD doctors, okay? Doctor, I appreciate you. You Queen research. I already know you Queen research. Okay, Doc. But don't you be putting this on me, okay? Don't you be putting this on me? I'm just no. Don't you do this? Don't you do this?
You are a true force multiplier.
Doctor. We appreciate that, Doctor. Don't you do this today, Doctor? I have full confidence
too that you will always hit the ball in the uprights. I have full confidence. If you were the kicker, you would have hit the ball in the uprights.
I'm not hearing you, Doctor. Okay, listen. We even have a super chat. All right, I'm going to Tam Beckley. Okay, we're going to the super chat. We're not dealing with you today, Doctor. Okay, PhD. Okay, Doctor. Okay,
it only took me an hour and now I'm grounded.
So we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk to. Hey Tim. We're not gonna listen to the doctor right now, okay? Because only one person on the show has a PhD. Okay, it's only one person on this channel that PhD. Okay. We've never
in the comment section.
Look, I think they said it's been over like 1,000 videos uploaded at some point or something like that, and none of them included a PhD until that person right there showed up. All right. We just raised the whole level of I feel smarter every time I get on here. I'm like, the PhD it just overflows over. I'd be like, you know what? Shout out to the PhD. All right. Shout out to the doc. Y'all need a doctor in your lives. Okay. Y'all need to have a person that just get you a PhD or somebody that you can just talk to on regular. Every time I send emails, my emails just feel so much smarter because like, yo, you can't just say that. She got a PhD. We better let me put the comma in here. Let me put the colon. Is there a semicolon? How can I use this semicolon? Because that's what smart people do. All right. People with PhDs use semicolons. So let's put the semicolon in here. All right. I'm just saying. All right. So just shout out
what's
to
funny
you, okay?
about that? I'm usually the one that fires back like, wait, so are you meaning this? Okay. I'm the slow one. Like, you're the one that's like, that's exactly what I'm like, wait, are you saying? So, hey, but hey, go off. But go off. Force multiplier.
That's because you be downplay. You be like, yo, look, I gotta dumb it down a little bit. I'm talking to a regular person, a non
PhD. Regular about you. I don't think there's anything regular about you.
Like, let me send this email. Let me lower this down real quick. Let me put you. like, appreciate you bringing it down, all right? Because when you be introduced, you be like, with the most declarative, I'm like, I can't even spell it. I don't know what that is. The most indispensable of all. Like, God, listen, lady, listen, all right. This is not a dissertation, okay? I don't know how to spell these things, okay? I don't speak this language, all right? I'm trying to be like you.
Okay, we're gonna get to the super chat. I have an honest question, and it won't offend me anyway. Mm-hmm. Who do you believe in this conversation? I need to know. Because Moats and I both know the truth, okay? We're not going to be offended no matter who you put Moats or put Dr. T in the chat. Who do you believe in this conversation? I won't even say anything else. I just
don't downplay it. To why are you trying to downplay it? Is the question? Why? Don't downplay it. Don't.
But you know why? I want to know what is penetrating. I want to know what is penetrating.
You know what the truth is. You know the truth is. It is the most high level. All right.
Saying, or do you believe what Dr. T is saying? And listen, all the people don't usually comment in the chat. Okay, this is your moment. We won't even. This is your moment. We know that you're watching. We know that you're listening to us. We know that you're here. Let us know in the chat. Who do you believe? Do you believe Moats? What he's saying?
Hey, look, it's the truth. Okay, y'all know I only speak cold hard facts. Okay, when we get up here, she'll send me these emails. They look like the perfect paragraph. You know when you went to like English Cash and it was like, hey, you need to have 4 sentences with periods for it to be a paragraph, and then you need to hit the enter and then tab over. She emails with like tab, maybe like an indentation. That's what she call it. She indents the beginning of the email. It'd be like, Mr. Arthur, comma, intention. Hello, how are? I'd be like, what the fuck? Arthur, I'm like, oh. My mama, my dad didn't even call me Arthur. Like, what's just Arthur? It's just Arthur. How are you doing today? I hope that this correspondent finds you extremely well. I'm like, yeah. If you don't hit me with it, what up, gang?
This is so funny.
It is so formal, bro. I mean,
what is funny about this is they believe you. That's what's crazy.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
How many how many times?
I'm coming back to you, Tam. I'm gonna come back to you, Tam Beckley. Okay. I'm gonna come back to you, Tam Beckley. That sounds like the doctor, though.
How many times? You see it. Like, okay, let's be real here. How many times have I even called you Arthur? Like, how many times in real life?
Listen,
just be honest. In real life, how many
times? She is so formal. She'll Arthur, and she'll like really pronounce it and like take her time. Be like, yo, just call me Most, man. It's Most, man. What up, though? Arthur, Arthur, come on. I'll be like, yo, God, it's so formal. I'm just like, yo, why you gotta even? I have to look, and I know y'all can relate to this, right, Tom J? I know you can relate to this. She'll send me the email, and I feel like I gotta sit up when I respond. with the email gang. I got she would email had to do this.
My
I was
God.
like this. I was like, hold on. All right, let me get ready to go, guys. I put the.
I have the glasses. Yes. This is all I've ever wanted. This is all I ever wanted. I wanted the glasses. I wanted the style. I wanted everything. Oh my gosh! I finally got the glasses.
That's how I responded to this. I put the glasses on and I sit up. I perk up. I'd be like, all right, guys, here we go. All right, okay. Let me check. Where's the thesaurus? All right, autocorrect saved me.
Crazy. This is a crazy. People really believe this shit. Like, this is crazy. This is so crazy. I am not by any means that polished ever. Like the fact that this is actually crazy.
Oh man.
The chat believes
you. See it.
Oh my God. This is crazy.
She even said she doing you like mom calling you government like you're in trouble. I'm telling you. And like I started sweating. Wife was like, you okay? But like, I think the Tanisha, she emailed me. It says Arthur. I don't know. I feel like I did something. I'm sorry.
This is crazy. I cannot believe that you are letting this former NFL star
I'm just saying, man. Nope.
be this way right now.
Nope.
Everything that he has been through. And you think that my emails, emails, this man has been through contract negotiations. Like, are you kidding me?
Look, man. Y'all know how I feel when that doctor call you or that doctor hit your line. You be like, "Ew, are we okay? What did I do?" All right, I was like, "Yo, I'm sorry. Whatever it was, I apologize." All right.
Crazy. This is why. You know what? This is why. Okay, this is actually why I prefer the D though, because like this is wild. Can I just give you credit? Like, props to you, okay? Because they believe you. Like, they actually believe you.
You know, true guys.
It's crazy. This is actually wild. If you all only knew.
Because you have a PhD. Like, there aren't a lot of us in like, walking around world that have PhDs. So whenever we get a chance to like interact with them, we got to share it. We got to let people know what it's really like. It's like, man, I know an NFL player. A lot of them walk around, right? Everywhere, man. You see them all the time. They're in every corner, right? But people with PhDs, you be like, bro, you got a PhD? Like, whoa, hold on, bro.
So
but you got a PhD, bro? Like, I need to know. And you just feel smarter when you talk. And look, we say words like we converse. All right, guys, we converse there. with my other guys, with TG and the game, we were here conversating, gang. We were just politicking, we just rap a little bit. But we converse.
The best part about this is like, nobody even knows I have a PhD until you mention it. So the fact that, oh my God, and some of these chats, y'all are crazy in these comment sections. Y'all, when have you ever heard me say, well, Arthur,
I gotta go to the principal's office. That's how it feels, man. You be like, Lord, I'm nervous. Oh, Lord.
It's so crazy. Well, listen, if you ever do come to my principal's office, I promise you will not want to leave. It is not as bad as you think.
I'll leave it up. I want no pause.
Not the worst place to be. Never gotten any complaints with that. Never, if you want to come visit the principal. Anyways.
You see that's that high level doctor talk right there. All right? The doctor you got to stay away from the doctor. All right? Stay away from the doctor. Doctor can get what you look for. You stay away from the doctor now. All right. Let's go.
Man said in his email. Oh my God. That is, you know what? Shout out to you. Kudos to you for making them believe you.
Let's go.
Shout out to you. And then somebody's like, less than 1% of people. How many people go to the NFL?
You see it?
Are you kidding me?
Boom. Less than 1% PhDs.
That's
Come on, man. You
crazy.
see it. 1%er. She's 1%er, guys. Talk about elite. No. 1%er. 1%. 1%. What percent? Shout out.
Oh my God. Your background screams PhD.
Shut up. You know what I'm saying? You see it? she has all that educational material in the background. I'm like, yo, you see what we got over here? This is a little self-promotion. This is a little janky picture of myself. I'm like, oh, man. She got a whole bookshelf with like 50, 1,100 books. She done read all of them twice. Look, that's how you know she's smart. Look, most of us really want to read a book once. She done read the book 3-4 times. She's like, hold on, man. I had to go back and reread it because, the first time I read it, I kind of missed this part. But then when I went back and read it again, I saw this. And then I highlighted this part on page 22. All right, but then I had to go back. I had to go back to the index. And when I seen it over here, I was like, you know what? Let me go check this out. And then I actually researched, because they got them sources, but not everybody even goes and looks at the sources in the published books. Tanisha was like, hold on, let me go just triple check the source to make sure it's all the way legit. All right, I'm just throwing it out there, guys.
You got to check the sources. You do have to check the sources. That is true. That is true. Listen, now that I can't dispute. Okay, you got me. You got me on that one because I do go back. I do circle back. I do have them highlighted and I do have them tapped. So
it is.
That is true. I still, though, do not have a single sack in the NFL, and I have not played a single down in the NFL. So.
Oh, man.
But I cannot. This is actually hilarious. Look what you did on your show. Look what you did. Look what you have started on your
daily
show.
Affirmations everywhere. I'm telling you, it's so positive over there, guys. It's so positive in her background right now, man. Like, oh, man, the world is yours. All right, guys. She got Nelson Mandela in the building. Like, God, I'm just like, yo, I got this little doctor's office playing over here. David, the background's janky, man. We got to change it. It's janky over here right now.
Daily affirmations everywhere. That is so funny. What's even funnier is like the affirmation that you actually can't see is sitting right here on my desk that I have. Let me make sure I don't flash the camera, then we'll become a different show.
Oh, geez.
But look, I have them everywhere.
Oh,
I have them
see, that's what I'm talking about.
Life isn't about finding yourself, okay?
Yeah.
Life is about creating yourself.
That's respect right there.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Like that.
Yeah,
I dig that right there.
We'll change
I respect that right there.
The one. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, you can swap them out.
That's fire. More, you can change
that is fire. That is fire.
The new one is all the darkness in the world cannot extinguish the light of a single candle.
Oh, you better talk that talk. You better talk that talk. I like it. I like it. I seek you.
So yeah, you actually did call it. That's why I'm like, I can't even lie on that one. Like I can't even act like what you're saying is not true.
High level PhD, guys. Hey, look. Yo, what another difference between a PhD here and just a washed NFL guy? I got let's see. I have a candle lit in here. I have
is it scented?
It absolutely is. It was for Christmas. All right. Shout nice. Vanilla. Vanilla's the scent. Nice. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I got that popping off. Okay. Let's see. I got a couple of celebratory bottles, right? Where you know, it's a little Louis in there. Shout to, you know what I'm saying, little Ace, you know what I'm saying? It was just a little celebratory. And it's a Clips Like Guys sort of malt vinyl. Okay. That's what I got. Kind of janky.
Where's your painting?
Oh,
come on. Let us see it.
I'm going to just turn the camera. It's a lot easier to just bam. All right.
Oh, what is that?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Look, you'll get me moving the camera on show day and everything. Okay.
Oh, wow.
There it is.
See, right? I don't have that.
When you don't listen, when you don't have 30, I can count like 50 books just over your shoulder that I know you've read.
Only 2 of those books are mine.
But you've read them at least 2 times. You've read those at least 2 times. You've read every book in there, and you said only 2 of those are yours. Author as well. Is that what I'm hearing? Author as well. Is that what
I think 30 is
Did I just say that? Am I hearing author? Is that what I'm hearing also over there? Is it sound like what you said? Is that what you said? Did you say author? Is that what it sounds like? I'm just saying it sounds like that. Sheesh. All right. Y'all better stop playing with her. You heard what she said. Did you hear what she said? You heard what she said. All right, author. All right, not Arthur.
I need to get a painting of myself. I need to get a large painting of myself.
No.
Put beside me, so at any moment I can like bring it out and be like, look.
No. You do that when you don't have that. You know what I'm saying? When I don't have all the positive affirmations. You know what I'm saying?
You can get these.
Like I don't have the book of books. You know what I mean? When I'm like, hey, you know, I wrote 3 of them. Them me. I ain't got that's the plural. You said like there's levels to it. PhD. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm be like you when I grow up. Okay. I'm be like you when I grow up. So shout out.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the next email.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
I think what do you think about well, because you said
I hope everything is well as I message you on this lovely day, the 25th day in the year of our Lord 2025. I'll be like, Lord God dog, bro, if you don't hit me with the man, listen, bro. All right, what you got next Tuesday? She'll be like, on the 17th day of December, I believe at about 1600. I'll be like, yo, I don't even speak military time. If you don't with 4 o'clock, you're like, God dang. I'm just all right.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Okay, and we're not putting this comment on the screen, but I play with my hair because it gets on my neck, on the back of my neck, and I don't like hair on the back of my neck. There are certain things I like on the back of my neck when I'm talking, and when I'm talking, because I'm so expressive, I get hot and my neck gets hot. So that is why I move my hair off of my neck, because my neck gets hot because I'm so expressive when I talk. So when I'm sitting here and just relaxing, I don't move my hair. But when I start talking, I have to move my hair. It gets hot. You don't want to see me up here sweating, right? You want to see me up here like sweating, like face glistening, like glasses fogging because I start to sweat. So I move my hair.
I get a hot neck.
I get hot, so I move my hair off my neck, and then I don't like when my hair like cradles my neck like this.
Oh my gosh!
There's only certain things, certain situations, certain moments that I like things on my neck, and it is not when I'm talking. So, yeah. So that's how I feel about my neck. So for those of you in the chat that are talking about me moving my hair, it's because it gets hot. Okay, that is why that's why I like to wear my hair in a bun. Because I don't get hot.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, things you didn't know you need to know. I don't know what else. I don't know what else you need to know about me today. Okay.
Shout out.
I feel like we just need to play a thank you to thank everyone for going along with us on this journey.
Yo, I am with you. All right. So shout out to everybody that's been here, and because of that, we were absolutely. So we appreciate y'all so much. Here is a special thank you for the game. Hey, hold on. Just congregation in the back. All right, one. Because y'all see, she was talking about the hair on the back of the neck. I don't know if y'all have seen, but the hair being on the back of the neck, she doesn't like. So watch. You see her displaying how to keep the hair off the back of the neck, guys. All right, just in case y'all ain't know. All right. That's what we got going on today. So once again, special thing. Hey, and I peep you at the top too. Hey. Y'all see? You see?
Off the rails.
You see the all right. Hey, shout out to everybody that's here today. All right, let's get it.
Well, welcome everyone.
Listen, it is. Special thank you.
This is Therapy Tuesday. All right. So if you need a little therapy, we are here for that. If you need some laughs, if you need some reassurance, if you need all of the things, sign us up for that. Okay. Here, we believe in headboarding, smashing, being competitive, being consistent, toes up, stopping by the gas station, all the things. We support all of it, okay? We support all of it. We are here for all of it, period, okay? Never forget it.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, now, we got to get back. Let's get back on the road real quick. Get back.
Super cats.
Thank you.
Hey, you know what? I'm a woman of the people, and I'll leave that.
Let's go. All right, here we go. All right, Tim, we're coming back to you, Tim. All right, Tim. As we said earlier, okay, Let's come back to your super chat. All right, this is actually where the show went off the rails when we got to you. Okay, Tam. So we're back now, Tam. Full circle. We're back. Okay, Tam. Let's talk about no middle field and low run for the tape. Now, run. I'm with you. All right. We definitely can target the middle of the field more. The thing is this, it is a little bit more of a challenge, right? We talk about how they're trying to play some of the more man-to-man on our athletic tight ends, and realistically, they're not playing linebackers on move. That's the other part that is showing up. Most people feel like, man, because it's tight end, you're going to get the default linebacker, and that's the advantage. Teams, at least Cleveland, they're playing big athletic safety type on move, and that's what Baltimore is going to do very similarly. So it's not going to still be what we're thinking of in the traditional sense of, man, just, main all the targets, middle of the field, middle of the hashes, but we can still uptick that portion of it though. But playing through Gainwell, getting more opportunities for Gainwell, Jaylen Warren, I'm with you there, whether that's via the run in traditional sense, the toss play, which is Tanisha's personal favorite, or the little quick throws where, those running backs are bursting out the backfield, running to the sideline, and we get it to them early with a chance for them to make something happen. So we're on the same page there. Then Tam also spun the block and said, Moats and you have bobbleheads. Ooh, do you got your own bobblehead? You got a bobblehead?
Guys, only NFL players have a bobblehead. I don't even have a bobblehead. Okay, I am so basic. I am so basic.
Girl, you big time.
Like if they put Moats on the jumbo screen, everyone would be like, "Oh my god, it's Moats!"
Oh my!
And they put it on the jumbo screen. They're like, "What is this doing on the jumbo screen? Like, what the? Who is she?"
They'll be like, "Yo, that's the doctor, PhD."
They would not. They would not. They'd be like, "It was
PhD."
And why does she look so cold?
They look crazy.
Yeah, they'd be like, why does she look like that? I would probably look like a mushroom or a Martian. Or what is that thing called where they're bundled up and it's white? The Michelin Man. Yeah, that's what I was.
Oh, it is. I was over here like an Eskimo. I was like Eskimo this joint, bro. I'm thinking of this. I know that's. I'm gonna be looking. Anytime I gotta go out there, I gotta go out there again this weekend, and it's at night, and that's why I was so pissed. I was pissed when we lost because that made it that we were gonna be in prime time.
Yeah.
I wanted Sunday 1:00 because it's going to be so cold, and I don't want to be cold. Okay. I told you I was freezing last home game. My little fingers were going numb. Okay. I don't like when my fingers go numb. Once that starts to happen, that's when I get a little miserable. They be like, you good, Mose? No, my fingers are numb. Nah, sucks. I don't like my fingers to get numb. Okay, let me go. All right, I don't like that part.
Yeah,
so
fingers being numb is never a good thing.
But that's what we about to get on Sunday night. It's gonna be that type of cold out there. So that's really why I was upset about us losing. All right, just like God dang it, Sunday night, son of a gun.
That guy from Blitzburg really is saying a lot of things that just cannot go on the screen today.
He is in his bag. All right, he is in his bag. Shout out to you. Shout out to you from Pittsburgh. Shout out. Well, I'll put this one up here. Okay, I'll put this one up here. You are the queen. Okay, that's about the safest one I can get from you today. You have been in it. You have been cooking. We have appreciated it. All right, it's been highly amusing, very entertaining. We just don't want to get completely thrown off of YouTube. All right, you know what I'm saying? Like
some of this, I'm like,
we try to blur the line a little bit, and then it's like, all right, sticky though, guys. Let's talk about it. Let's bring it back. All right, you ready to jump all the way out there? Just you can't jump all the way into the west. Just put your toe in it. Just toe, bring it back. All right.
Yeah. What's up? But hey, shout out to you. Shout out to you. I respect it. Go take a cold shower, bro. You got it.
There it is. There it is.
That's what I learned being over here. I've learned so many things. I need to write a journal of all the things I've learned being over here. All my terminology, all my new terminology.
Look, we had to bring you down to our level a little bit. She was coming over here trying to talk about theses.
Bringing me down. I think it's just understanding men lingo.
We had to let her know we're a little janky over here.
No, I think it's just the way men talk. I think men just the thing about it is men just get to say things. Like men just get to like whatever it is, like men just get to say it. As a woman, it's like
y'all are way more polished, way more
Yeah, like
seasoned.
everything I say, everyone's like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "I didn't say. What did I say? I don't even remember."
You make me pause for the cause and think before I speak. Whereas I'm accustomed to just saying whatever the heck I want to
Yeah,
say. Just
seriously.
I'm like, oh no, it's Tanisha. Just all right,
Men literally get to say whatever, and nobody ever pauses, says anything. They're just like, "Oh yeah, they're talking ball." Me, I'm like, "Yeah, you got to penetrate up the middle," and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, did she say penetrate up the middle?" I'm like,
Tanisha, this is a family-friendly show. Easy.
Yeah, like I literally heard like Trey Aikman say that last night, like, and nobody cared. He's on freaking ESPN. Like, it's crazy. I'm like, man, I gotta find different words. I gotta challenge myself. Yeah,
it is like that. Yeah.
Yeah, like I can't even say run it to the right and avoid people. It's like, who says that? Nobody says that.
But before we get completely to our transition with Baltimore, the just to piggyback on it, I always laugh when we do it our 3-man weave, me, you, and my man Mark. It's the defense. The defense.
No, he said D. Did you hear him say D?
No, he said D. Me and you start laughing, but you won't say it. You every single time. The defense.
when he said
the D, I was
like, did he just?
I'm like, yo,
I couldn't help it.
Internally, I'm like,
help it. You're better than me.
Mature enough. I'm like, I'm not mature enough. We gotta go. We can't stay here. We gotta go to this part. Yeah.
No, I couldn't. Like, no, he said that. I was like,
yeah.
But I let him off the hook. I'm like, I'm gonna let him off the hook. Shout out to Mark.
Shout out to the homie,
like,
man.
I can't. Like, I'm not going to take him down the beaten path. I'm just gonna stand back and let him say what he needs to say.
It was funny. I'm glad I was the only one that caught that though, because I for sure was just like, ooh, this No,
if we would have won, I probably the vibe would have been a little bit different. I probably would have been like, "Oh, the D, interesting." Like, I just let him make it. Because if we say it, everyone's like, "Oh my god, what are y'all talking about?" Mark says it. No one says anything. Nobody in the chat said anything of it. Nobody in the chat said anything to Mark. If I'm up here and I'm like, yeah, the D, everyone's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, come on, give Mark that energy. Anyways.
That is real. That is funny. Shout out. And shout out to everybody that's been watching the panels, man. We absolutely have a blast doing them, and we do love the fact that y'all engage with it the way that y'all do as well. So shout out to everybody that is, rocking out with that content as well. But Baltimore, hi, we on the back end. How you feeling? What's the energy? We know what they're coming off a big 41 point, victory with 200 plus on the ground for King Henry. And yeah, man, everything's on the line. Hat and t-shirt. Oh, damn,
I don't care about that. Yeah, it's just like, listen, this is the final game of the season. This is what you've been waiting for all year. And this is what you want, right? A chance to be in the playoffs, a chance to beat your rival, your real rival, a chance to beat the team in the division who has been the superior team in the division for what, 2-3 years? Like, this is the moment. And I don't care what they did last game any more than I care about what we did last game. Like, this is, you go out there and you leave it all out there. You just leave it all out there. So whatever it was, you get over it. If it hurts, nobody cares. You tackle Derrick Henry. You just do your job. I mean, and I think sometimes we try to overcomplicate and we're like, well, sometimes you just got to go out there and do it. Sometimes you need to be better than you have been. That is this game. And like you always say, make a play, make us remember that one time on that one play and the one game. Because all that I think about when it comes to like Baltimore and the Baltimore and the Steelers is I remember the plays Joe Flacco has made. I remember the plays Big Ben has made. I remember the plays Troy Polamalu has made. I remember the plays where our defense destroyed Joe Flacco. Like, I remember all of them. I remember when I thought Terrell Suggs was the scariest person ever, and then I watched our offense go out there and basically blow him off the ball. Like, this is it. This is what this game is. Like, strap up. Okay. But yeah, do your job. Do what you're supposed to do. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't care what happened last week. I care about what happens this week and how you're preparing every single hour of the day. every
Yeah.
single hour of the day, not just when you're in the, in the facility. Every
Mhm.
hour of the day leading up to Sunday, I'm interested to see how they prepare.
Let's go. Let's go. Shoot, I'm excited about it. I think that's the beauty of it being Baltimore. The familiarity makes it where none of us are surprised by how they're trying to attack us, and they're not going to be surprised by how we're going to try to attack them. It really boils down to the execution part of it, and I think that's the beauty as well, because now if we feel like we have the better team, we feel like we have the better players, well, shoot, this is about to be the perfect time to show
Yep.
that, because they're going to come in with a very similar mindset. We talk about, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
organizationally, there are so many similarities in terms of, what we want to get accomplished, even how we try to play in terms of being physical, in terms of defense, special teams matters, right? Having a coach that's long tenured and people questioning, man, is it time for him to go or not, right? All of those things, there are a lot of parallels with this. And I think that familiarity makes it as a competitor what you want, because you don't have to guess. Now, if I'm nice, man, and I can go out there and prove that my best is better than your best, that's what we
Mm-hmm.
want to see. That's literally what this comes down to. And it sucks, certain key people won't be out there, but at the same time, they're going to be missing some key people as well. And for every person that isn't out there, it gives you a chance to have a new person be a part of that story. You brought up, the Joe Flacco's of the world and the Troy Palomalus, but then that turned into an Antonio Brown, right? We
Yep.
talk about how at one point that was Le'Veon Bell out there. Shoot,
Mm-hmm.
we've seen Jalen Warren now, right? We've seen the James Connors of the world make plays in these games. Shoot, we talked about James Harrison before James Harrison was a Joey Porter. We looked at the TJ Watts of the world. Heck, what about when Jack Sawyer? When's he gonna make his name felt, right?
Yep.
These are some of the things that I look at that really get me excited about this matchup. And we both know, man, somebody gonna lose their job after this week, man. All right.
I think so.
This a lose your job game. Yeah.
Yep.
For either side. I think either side is on the table, man.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that. There was a question I wanted to ask you. I was reading an article and it said something about the emotions of a player, controlling your emotions before the game. So because it's a night game, what is that process like from a player's perspective, knowing that your game isn't until later in the day? So you probably have a little bit more time to like sleep and kind of do the things that you used to do, but do you spend that emotional energy on anything, or are you just like locked in all day? Is it exhausting to be locked in all day? Like, what is that like from your end, having a night game?
So shoot, honestly, man, the night game element can be a challenge, especially if you're not familiar with it. Later in my career, it was very easy to prepare for night games. You get a routine, you get a rhythm, you understand how to handle emotions, you spend time being off your feet, man. You watch more film, but you don't overdo it, right? You try to stay as relaxed as possible and just account for, hey, man, if I would have usually done this at 7 a.m. because it was 1 o'clock kickoff, I'm gonna do this at 1 o'clock in the afternoon to start my day off. I'm gonna make sure I stay up a little bit later at night so I can sleep in a little bit more also. Shoot. But early on in my career, I can remember very vividly the first Monday Night Football I ever played in, oddly enough, versus the Baltimore Ravens. And it's so many little details that I remember leading up to that game. I remember being in the hotel, man. Actually, when I got my first necklace, man. Because once again, I was antsy, right? And it's like, man, we got the jeweler here. I'm gonna go holler at the jeweler. And I remember being in the hotel room, and it's like midnight, and I can't sleep. Then it's 1 a.m, and it's like, man, I'm hitting my wife like, hey, babe, I'm amped. I don't know. I've never played on prime time. Like, I just don't know what to do. It's 4 a.m. I still can't go to sleep. You catch what I'm saying? Like, you're that hype about it. And then even leading up, it's like, man, you finally get to the night of the game, and it's like, man, I haven't slept. I'm wired. I need to get out here. That is a challenge. Now, granted, it worked out for me. I was able to come on and make some plays and really help the team. But there are times, man, where that can be a detriment to you as a young player, and that's the pressure that we talk about, because you want to perform well, and the spotlights. This is something that you have watched growing up. You've wanted to be in these moments so much, and that's why you hear my excitement when it gets to pressure situations, because I'm so used to watching them and remembering how we felt after that. And for me, I was the guy that got enamored with wanting to create and control that. And you can't do that on the sideline. Not everybody has the heart to want to be in that moment I've always wanted that though. So when you get that chance, it's like, man, you're just like, yo, I'm prepared for this. And it's not even a nervousness. It's not even a, oh, what if I mess up? It's, man, I want to show the world I am this. I've been in this bag. I've been practicing. I've been thinking, I've been dreaming this since I was 5 years old, man. Like, now is my chance. And that's, what you're dealing with emotionally leading into these games. But that's the fun part about it. I mean, I feel like as a competitor, you want that. You want to feel, the needle move a little bit. Mm-hmm. And that to me is what happens in these games.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was reading that. And it was just something I never thought about was how much emotional toll it takes. Because it's later in the day. It's a different routine. And the Steelers have played some games this year, like Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night. So we've had the moments. But I just always wonder what it feels like from a player because we just get to watch it. And I know I get anxious. I always get anxious before kickoff. Like right before kickoff, I'm like, oh my God. And then as soon as the ball's kicked off, I'm like, okay, cool. Let's see. Let's go, guys. But before that, I'm anxious and I don't have to do anything. So
but there's a lot that goes into it. Like even I remember there was one year with Coach Tom because we were constantly playing on prime time or constantly having, later kickoffs where he would adjust our meeting time. He would adjust what time we got to practice because your body gets in a rhythm. And that's some of the nuance, right? When we talk about, man, why does a guy play better at home versus on the road? Why is the East Coast versus the West Coast travel affect certain players and certain teams differently? Because your body is rhythmic, right? So you get accustomed to, man, I wake up at X time, I eat breakfast at X time, and we're playing at this time. Now, when it's prime time, that changes. So you're trying to even get your body to understand when it needs to be revving up so you're not flat coming out in these games. Or the flip side, you don't want to come out and you're all the way on 1,000 in the first quarter. It's like, yo, bro, you're going to tire yourself out in like 2 minutes. Like you got to find that balance. But that is definitely the challenge. It's a lot of that, when you're just trying to get your body to respond a certain way as well.
Okay. Yeah.
For all my football nerds, that's that deep football nerdy stuff right there, though.
Yeah. That only because you played in the NFL in big moments against the Ravens, made plays, made tackles.
It's kind of like, when you got to be a doctor, you got to go get,
not the same.
Like
there's no pressure situation.
Have you ever took a test to be a PhD? That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure.
It's a way harder test. You have to present your dissertation.
That's hard.
But it's not. You don't have to physically tackle anybody. You control everything.
I've heard people say like resorting to physical violence is easy to do. You know what I mean? It's harder to use your words. It's harder to use your intellect. It's harder to use your mind. Okay, that's way more of a challenge.
When you're defending your dissertation, well, whenever you're getting the approval, you don't. No, it is nothing compared to that. It's all mental, and it's similar, but I think the one factor that nobody factors into is in the NFL, there's no controllables. The only thing you can actually control is how you feel, but you can't there's nothing else you can control. Can't control the weather. You can't control the other team's going to do. Can't control anything else. And so there's all
control what you control. That's
it. And so that's why it gets interesting. Yeah. So I love that. Well, anyways, thanks. I don't remember where I was reading that, but it just said something about the emotional toll that it takes on players before the game, before kickoff, just getting to the stadium, just like all the things that we don't ever think about is interesting.
No, that's real. That's real.
Cool.
I like it. And we also had another super that just popped up as well. Let me tap into that.
And what are they? Do you have the things, the odds, the Vegas?
Oh, I got you. Hold on. Give me one second. Yep. But first, let's get to my man, Tam Beckley. Shout out to Tam. Tam says, hoping Henry's yards per carry. Okay. He's hoping that he's going to be sore and tired. Ultimately, that is this, his yards per carry won't be as high. And part of that is due to, hey, man, my man did have 36 carries on, that wasn't Christmas Day, but what day was that? Actually, Saturday was, day after, couple days after Christmas. All right. That was when he had his situation. But yeah, I'm banking on that having some type of effect on him. Now, granted, it's still Derrick Henry. So it's not like we talking about him coming out here and looking old, decrepit, and can't do anything. But what I'm specifically speaking to is the fact that, hey, if this is a game of inches and we talk about how close certain things are, right, that pop in these games, if that's the difference between him being able to make a guy miss one-on-one and take it 80 versus us making that tackle and it being a 5-yard gain or a 6-yard gain, that's the stuff to me that I'm looking to. That's the stuff for me that I personally hope will be a benefit for us. Now, like I said, at the same time, it's not going to be easy at all. It's Derrick Henry we're talking about, man. And it's not just Derrick Henry, it's Patrick Ricard that they're running in front of Derrick Henry, and they're doing it under center, traditional, I'm going to make you play big boy football.
Right.
We're going to see, right? Malik Harrison, you were brought over from Baltimore for a reason. Let's see what time you on, right? Patrick Queen, you know how you feel anytime you play against them boys. Peyton Wilson, you know how they look at you. You're going to have to show them that you like that. So that's what the reality of it is. So, you know, I'm on with it. It's going to be fun, though. I'm excited. Yeah. Now, Vegas, for those that want to know, Vegas got us as home dogs.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Plus
but you know what? Of course they do.
Plus 3.5.
The freaking offense. Yeah. Like, I don't blame them. Mm-hmm. That offense last week. Like, I mean, what do you want to do? Like, I don't blame them at all, actually. Mm-hmm. I don't blame them. Especially because we've had, what is our first quarter point scoring? It's like
whatever that stat is. Look, you know the people got the stat. I'm surprised we even had to ask. Most of the time they'd be like, we haven't scored a first touchdown or whatever the first half. I'd be like, man, I don't even. Points? I don't know what the stat is. It's that stat, and then they got. It's between that stat and then the new stat they was bringing up was was it teams 8 games below 500, the mark stat that he brought up. I've had because when I had to do post game TV, and literally that was like the stat that they kept bringing up, and then it was like a person called in bringing up. I was like, bro, I don't know where y'all even found this stat at. Like, shout out to the stat, but God, dog, like. Can we talk about the stats where how many wins they be having? All right, let's get back to that part because it's like we don't care about that. I'm like, yo, it's the most like, but it'd be the most like obscure, like specific. I'm just it's like, yo,
I know. When I heard that,
so I was specific. Like,
yeah. I was like, what is this stat? Like, I don't.
it's super like focused. I'm like, I it remind me of when ESPN be like, yeah, this is the first guy to have 70 yards, 6 rushes, 3 steals in a soda on the side. You'd be like, hey, bro, hold on now. Hold on.
Who even came up with this? And does anybody fact check these things? I'm not saying the stat is wrong, but it's like, are we just
it's so obscure that we're all just like, you know what? It has to be right. Who the heck is going to look for this stat otherwise? All right, I'm going to take your word for it. I'm going to believe you. All right.
That's
if you say it is, then dig it is. Okay. Just did we win? All right, cool. Did we win?
Okay, that's a great stat. But did we win? Okay, we can't score in the first quarter. Okay, cool. But did we win the game?
Are we winning? Are we winning? Or are we losing? All right, because y'all make my head hurt. I feel like I'm in math class. I feel like I'm going for my PhD. When they be bringing these stats up, like, yo, look, bro. All right, I ain't got it. Okay, I stopped at masters. I ain't got it.
Yeah, I'm like, what does that mean? Where the girl's like, okay, okay, am I supposed to care? Is that terrible? Like, does that mean we suck? Like, I'm trying to figure out. So what does it mean exactly?
I hate to be the rebuttal guy, but I'm always like, so would you rather it be the reverse of that stat? We great out the gate and we don't have all the wins in the fourth quarters and the success. Like, because, it's kind of like Arthur Smith in this office this weekend. Hey, man, do y'all want that overly aggressive or you want that chill?
You want the happy medium.
You say, can we go back to running the toss play? Toss play. Where was the toss play at? I didn't see enough toss plays. All right, I ain't see enough toss plays at all. Where's the toss play?
Remember, I said that on Sunday. I'm like, I missed the toss plays. Like, bring those back. Listen, you know what? My bad. Okay, my freaking bad.
Tripping. I was tripping. That's all.
And I can admit when I was tripping. Like, my bad. Bring those back. I mean, F it. 4th and 1, give me that toss play. Like, I don't know. Woof. That was rough. 4th and 1, don't give me an end zone throw when we could just get a first down.
Come on now.
Right in front of us.
On.
That's
Come
all.
on. Facts.
But we'll see. I'm excited to see them, and I'm excited.
I'm just excited for them to go out there and do something different. And we all know, like, negativity breeds negativity. Got it. That's where we're at this week. Everything's awful. We suck. We're terrible. We're this, we're that, we're that. But I know we're going to end this here in a second. I will give this chat credit. I came arm prepared to talk about coaching.
Facts.
I was going to talk about coaching. I was going to dive in it and give you all the research and really go there. But absolutely no one.
Facts.
No
I was surprised. I was shocked. It'll come back though. Tanisha, give it a week. I'm gonna leave. We're gonna leave the bullets in the chamber. We're gonna leave the bullets in the clip. All right. I'm gonna leave the bullets in the clip because I know. Either
like,
and if not next week, then in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, within the next 3 weeks, it's gonna be prevalent. It's saying, 4 weeks. How we want to do it? All right.
Like I'm actually impressed. Like I'm actually like, so shout out. That's probably why we kind of ran off the rails a little bit earlier.
Shout out. Yeah,
like,
shout out.
Like nobody said the thing, and I was like, oh my gosh.
And look, and even the ones that usually get us in here fired up, I'm just like, yo, even Noriega's over here. It wasn't on Coach T. It was Eric. I'm just like Noriega, you know how you've come in here before. Guns are blazing. All right, guns are blazing. Now, maybe it's because you switched to the Michael Jackson. That's what it is. Last time you had the big boy Stogie with you. You feel me? You was looking real boss talk. You know what I'm saying? I was digging it. You put Michael Jackson on that. Now you done smoothed out on me. Okay, I like it though. I can dig it. But y'all threw us off. Y'all threw us on. Shout out to them. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to the chat.
Pat yourselves on the back.
Yeah, y'all did that today.
Y'all did that right. Y'all did that right.
So,
y'all did that right.
Yeah, I like to see it.
All right then. So, Tanisha, what we got? Anything on the back end, man? 2 days away from New Year's officially being here. You want to get the people anything before we go?
No. All I want to give the people is this is our opportunity. And I always say, I've said this all season, right? We've lived for this moment in football to have a chance. And everybody said our roster wasn't good enough. We're supposed to finish third in the division. We weren't supposed to compete. This is Mike Tomlin's first losing season. Our defense, we were too old. All of those things everybody said. We have a chance to beat the Ravens and go into the playoffs and win the AFC North. Nobody was giving us a chance to do that. And I think we need to be in the moment, live in the moment, experience the moment, stay in the moment, because this is the moment, right? This is it. I think so many times we forget to be in the moment, that we are worried about everything that could go wrong and all the other stuff. So on Sunday, be in the moment, experience the game, experience the plays, just be there so that whenever happens at the end of it, you have experienced it. Because there's moments in life that I wish I could go back and re-experience that I was too So yeah, experience the moment. Enjoy being a fan. Enjoy being a fan.
Respect, man. I like it. I can dig it. Shoot, y'all already know me. Stay up, stay happy. New year coming, man. Hey, look, man, we won the month of December 3-1. That's how I like to see. Now let's go ahead and proceed to do something very similar in January. Would love to go on a nice little run here. But man, it's Baltimore. If you've never had a rival in your life, man, lucky you. But for some of us who've had rivals, man, some of us have, had reasons to, I can't wait to go against that one over there. Man, this is that game right here. And when you talk about what's on the line, whether you're talking jobs, whether you're talking money, whether you're talking legacy, whether you're talking hat and t-shirt, right? Division championships, or even the opportunity to extend your season. Everything that you want is right here, and we control our own destiny. That's a beautiful feeling. Nothing worse than having a scoreboard watch. No scoreboard watching this week. All the action, everything that matters is right here in front of us. So it's time to go to work. But other than that, though, man, y'all stay blessed. Y'all look, happy new year on the front end.
Oh, yeah, be careful.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, always be careful. But whatever y'all didn't like in 2025, just leave it to 2025, baby. All right. Get to 2026, man. Enjoy it to the fullest. What you got?
And remember, the goal is to make it home. The goal is to make it home safely. So whatever you choose to do, be careful. Remember the
There
goal.
it is.
The goal is to make
There
it home
it is.
safely.
There it is. So shout out to y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. Hit the like button on both channels. Don't forget to subscribe on both channels. Like up everything. You already know how we do. Join all the memberships, everything, all that. All right. But we appreciate you from the heart. And until next time, y'all know I had to drop that one more time. So until next time, baby. Hey.